Tyrone, welcome to Field Mill. Your first impressions?
Yeah, brilliant. I've just had a look around the stadium and it's brilliant, nice, very nice.
You've just signed the contract under the watchful eye of the manager. What's he said to you?
To be fair, he's an ambitious guy, which I am myself. We had a good meeting, had a good talk, and his goals match my goals, and I'm looking forward to working with him.
What are those goals?
Well, we've got a good team here. He's got a good base of lads. We're all pulling in the same direction, and he just wants to go out there and prove people wrong.
So do you know any of the current squad?
I know from playing. I don't know any of them personally, just from playing against players. A few lads that were here last season have moved on that I knew better. But it's all new faces for me, really.
What were the defining factors in your signing? Because as we just went on air, you told me that other clubs were after you.
Yeah, there were a few other clubs in the loop, but I had a good positive meeting other week with the gaffer, and like I said, straight away from listening to what he had to say, I knew that I was interested in coming and signing down here.
What can we expect of you?
You'll always get 110% from me. I'm all ordered. Never say die. And just hopefully show the fans that I'm here to win.
Now, you were with Torquay United last season, but prior to that you were with Crawley Town. What are the differences between those two divisions in your eyes?
There's not much difference in terms of standard from the league and the conference, but I would say the top players in the conference, top half, could easily go and do a job in the league. I found playing in the league last year, there were some good quality teams, but a lot of players that I also thought weren't nowhere near as good as players that I played against or with in the conference. So it swings and roundabouts, really.
Now, you're a central midfield player. Who would you liken yourself to? Give us an idea as to what sort of player you are.
Yeah, I like a tackle. I like to get stuck in. I like to win the ball and just play simply. But I've got other strings to my game, so hopefully I'll be able to show it down here. I don't really want to. I don't model myself on anybody, or I'd say, I'm this type of player. I'm myself.
There are nearly a handful of central midfielders here. Do you expect to start?
No, not at all. This was the main thing from speaking to the gaffer. I'm coming here to compete, to work, to earn a place in the team, as every player that's here will be doing. So there's no guarantees that anybody's going to play. We've got to go out during the week and prove to the gaffer that we deserve the shirt on the Saturday, and I like that.
Fitness-wise, are you a couple of weeks behind everybody else, or have you been doing your own sort of pre-season training schedule?
Yeah, like every day, because I know that I should have been in at a club. Training, pre-season's rigorous and very hard. So I've been doing my own work, getting myself up and working hard, because I know the lads at other clubs, they're going to be working hard as well. So I've been keeping on top of my fitness, but I've not been able to do the football side of things. So now I'm in here, that's where I've got to catch up.
What would you say to the supporters?
Well, stick behind the team. We're going to give it a good go this year, and hopefully we can make you happy.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
Keigan, welcome to Field Mill. How delighted are you to be here?
Yeah, it's been good. Good to get here. I've had a couple of tough weeks, obviously, to make some decisions and that, and decided to make the decision to come here.
What decisions did you have to make?
Obviously, speaking to the manager. The manager's been speaking to me for the last maybe 10 days or so. So he's played quite a big part in me coming here, obviously, with the ambition of the club, and obviously his background in the game as well.
And the discussions you two had, what words were involved?
Obviously, you need a bit of encouragement as a player, and I've had a couple in different seasons for whatever reasons, and obviously he's wanted to bring me here and thinks I can get myself back on track here and get to where I want to be.
So what happened in those last couple of seasons, as you've just mentioned?
I had most of my seasons at Blackpool, and probably every season I had at Blackpool was a good one, apart from the last one where I was coming to the end of my contract. We'd just been promoted to the Championship, and I decided to leave because I didn't think they'd made enough of an effort to sign me. So from then on I moved to Huddersfield, and that didn't work out. They got a new manager after about 4 months of me being there, so I moved on to Oldham, and Oldham started off fine, but I was playing right midfield some of the games, or most of the games, which was a bit concerning. So obviously I just want to put that behind me now and obviously hit the ground running here.
Sounds to me, Keigan, like you want to settle down now.
Yeah, I want to settle down and start enjoying my football again. You know, it's been a while since I've been really enjoying my football. At times, maybe last season I was, but like you say, maybe since you go back to Blackpool, I've not really been settled. You know.
What qualities do you bring here?
My speed in behind, and movement, and bringing other people into play and stuff like that, I would think. But obviously it's a team game, and I want to come here and work hard, and that's going to start obviously tomorrow night.
Now, I know it can prove quite problematic to some players, especially like yourself, who have been playing in the Football League for so long. When they get an offer from a conference club, it can prove, like I say, a little bit troubling for them to make such a decision. Was it troubling for you?
No, you're obviously maybe a bit concerned at dropping down at the Football League, but I mean, like I touched on, when you've had a couple of maybe in different seasons, like myself, if going playing in the Championship at Blackpool in my final season, to obviously playing in League One, sometimes you have to take a couple of steps back to go a couple forward. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't think this is a conference club when you look around at the stadium and the facilities, certainly the training facilities today, and obviously like I touched on the manager as well. He's got ambitions as well.
What ambitions has he planned out to you?
Yeah, obviously he wants to obviously take the club forward and get out of this league, but obviously it's not going to be easy. There's other big clubs in here as well who, I mean, you could probably go through maybe 8 or 10 clubs in this division what's played in the Football League, probably in League One as well. So we understand it's going to be hard, but if we all pull in the right direction, you never know.
Next question comes in 2 parts. Firstly, what sort of style of play of a team suits you? And secondly, what partner in attack suits you best? What type of forward man suits you best to play alongside? Yeah,
I think I play better in teams that play football and kind of get you in behind, and I like playing my midfielder who can spot a pass. You know what I mean? If you make a run, there's nothing worse than making 3, 4, 5 runs and they overplay in midfield. So for that perspective, it'd be good to have somebody who can pick a pass in midfield. And obviously my best seasons at Blackpool came playing my big man up front, so I feel more comfortable playing against obviously up front my big man, because it lets you make your runs in behind and kind of work off second balls. You know what I mean? So.
And finally, we discussed it just before we went to air, but location-wise, you're living in Blackpool at the minute. Are you looking to move down here?
Yeah. Well, I was living in Blackpool, but I'll be moving down here as of now, and be looking for somewhere to live. Obviously, I like to live close to where I'm training, so I don't like the early morning drives.
Keigan, I hope you have great success with us. Welcome.
Thanks very much. Cheers.